Good morning, everyone. It's Naturally Nija. So today I wanted to kind of share a quick video about messages and how we are imparting principles and mindsets, especially financial principles, to our children and to our nieces and nephews and cousins and godchildren. And if you have, any type of mentoring or any kind of role where you have the ability to influence the minds of our youth, this video is for you. So if you're a parent, an aunt, uncle, or you influence the mindsets of our youth, if you're a teacher, a community leader, a Girl Scout troop leader, this is for you. So as I'm literally sitting here, there's a plaza. If you can see, this is a shopping plaza because I'm taking a couple errand runs and in between appointments, and I have my baby in tow with me. There's a plaza, and behind me there used to be Bed Bath and Beyond. And it's interesting because I saw on the news today, I guess they officially filed for bankruptcy. As we know, many of the stores were closing or closed recently in the last couple months and probably years. So basically, I think they said they were going to restructure the board for Bed Bath and Beyond and some other things, and I think they are going to basically file bankruptcy, and maybe that means they will close the remainder of their stores. So the point I'm making is, in addition to that part of the news, they also talked about there was this robot that was being built. I think it was still being perfected and they're testing it out, and it was a huge robot, and the robot is basically taking boxes off of a shelf or taking boxes wherever they're housed and putting it on a conveyor belt. So it would make me think it's working like in a warehouse, right? Some kind of distribution center. And the point I'm making is, technology right now is where it's at. We hear a lot of talk about STEM, and I've seen both STEM and STEAM, so the science, technology, engineering, and math fields, especially if you are a person of color. And I'm telling you this is because the reason why a lot of these stores are going out of business, one reason is the e-commerce industry is booming. And when you see robots and kiosks and different things taking over, my thing is this: instead of getting mad, or instead of protesting and demanding that, our wages need to increase, I'm not saying doing that is a bad thing. I'm saying your mindset has to be, if this is what the industry right now in America or beyond is doing, you should be teaching your children and yourself, maybe I need to get in that industry. If robots are taking over, I need to be looking at teaching my children how to build a robot, how to program a robot, how to fix a robot, instead of, telling them you have to go and work for someone who built the robot. Why don't you teach them how to be a builder, an inventor, a creator? This is the industry that we work in right now, and this is what it's at. And the biggest thing too that I want to just press home is our mindset is going to make us or break us. Our mindset about everything, not just about, finance and economics, but it is going to make or break you. You are either going to see the negative, or you're going to see the positive. I understand and I know that people don't always agree with things that I say, and that's fine, because here's the thing: when we all can agree to disagree or have different points of view, it's actually good. It's good because it brings about a different perspective, which is fine. But my point is, we need to be looking at what shifts are being made in the world today, and how are you preparing your children to not just be at the bottom of the rung, so every time a store closes or goes out of business, they're impacted and they, don't have a job and they can't make ends meet. You need to be looking at, well, what exactly is paying, and what industry or what things can I do to ensure that I'm never in that situation and I'm always employable, or I can be an inventor or creator or builder and make my own. So if anything from today's video you get is changing your mindset. So again, I am in this shopping plaza right over here. I'm trying to get you all to see. Maybe I need to go over this way. Nonetheless, This was what used to be housed Bed Bath and Beyond here. They're no longer here. They have closed, I guess are closing the additional stores that are still open. They're filing for bankruptcy, and in addition to that, something about they're changing their board of leadership. So they're probably going to fire all the people that's on the board and try to get new board members. Maybe they think that will make a difference. And one of the causational factors as to why not just Bed Bath and Beyond, but many of these other stores, Charlotte Russe is closing, Payless Shoes is closing, is the e-commerce industry. Now people are buying things online. Technology is taking over. Competitive things are in the market. I don't have any problem with competition. Competition makes the world go round. If somebody got a better product, so be it. Teach your children how to have the better product and not be at the bottom of the rung and not sitting there not having a job because they have not been taught the essential skills and the financial principles and the mindset that's needed to make sure that they are at the top of the rung. I'm Naturally Nija. You can follow me on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. I also have a blog, naturallynijaj.wordpress.com. I appreciate the support. Have a wonderful day.